The views expressed on this podcast are that of the host and may not coincide with your own. Don't let that deter you from listening with an open mind. The UAP report will be printed in mass quantities is to avoid another pandemic shittigate. Lastly, the shit talk is explicit and your virgin mind is about to get probed. Let's get the show started, fuckers.
This is the Tempest Universe.
This Monday is so bad. I felt it in the force. Like I literally knew ahead of time that Monday is gonna suck ass. I really did. It was terrible. So bad that I decided to start work early, and I spent the first 20 minutes just trying to get my computer on. Out of the blue. No fucking reason. No reason whatsoever. The damn thing was working fine on Friday. But come Monday morning, the train wreck went down. We've talked about this before on the podcast. Monday is just the worst fucking day of the week. No one should have approved Monday when they were putting this damn calendar together. They should have just left it off. Just leave it off. Just leave it off. That's how bad it is. Literally, if I could work starting on Wednesday and then on Friday, that's a perfect world for me. That's just magnificent because, all the carnage is done with. All the shit's gone down on Monday. Sometimes it kind of goes a little bit into Tuesday, but not that much, right? Just enough for you to say, I'm out of here. I'm moving on to hump day. Screw you. But yeah, geez, it was madness. I'll see if any of the Asgardians want to put in their Monday experience in the live chat while I'm here on Spreaker.com. And I got the perfect song to start out. The first song today is actually going to be one to kind of get us back in the mood. Be happy about things. I know Monday sucked for the majority of you. And then the song after that is kind of an explanation of what the hell Monday's about, to be honest. I just, for fuck's sake, what can you do? What the hell can you do? We got, here it goes. We got a lot of doom and gloom in the news for today. Doom and gloom. And then there's a couple, there's not so much doom and gloom, but for fuck's sake, we're going to turn it into doom and gloom because it's Monday. That's what we're dealing with. Damn it. If you guys missed it on the YouTube channel on Saturday, we had the Asgardians on there, and man, what can I say? It's up to you. Sometimes there are surprises that you're just not ready for, and we have, as you've heard on the show, the Nam, and his friend Jeremy were out there. 41 miles approximately away from Rachel, Nevada, at the middle of pitch black dead of night. Just ready for a good probing. But there they were on video. They called in together and, oh man, I have never laughed my ass off so much. It's just hilarious. But you won't know it happened unless you subscribe to the YouTube channel or at least have some kind of a notification go off because, man, it really was something else. So I've got my first song. It's queued up because I feel like right now we are going to start a new day. So without further ado, let's do it.
So get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Drink some water, brush my teeth. Get out of bed and I stretch. Bed in my hair is a mess. Look through my clothes for a fit. Anything I do is drip. Feel like a kid when I'm tick-tocking. I still keep it real as it is. I show my age, I don't switch often. I'm just as a dad as it gets. Try taking naps with my kids talking. I'm guessing this life how it is. And I can't wait for the weekend. Keep jammies on like I'm a kid. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, I can smell the smoke from the bacon. Let's go, see the sun shining from the windows. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Okay, I know that today'll be a good day. Feel good, feel great, can't complain. Look out my window, see birds and planes. Sun's out, some clouds, it might rain. Siblings on my nerves again. Summertime, go for a swim. Wintertime, go grab a sled. Spring, I might need an umbrella. Fall back in school with my friends. Attitude change like the weather. My mom tell me it never ends. Like clocks, we evolve in a circle. Every 12 months, we do it again. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day. Wake up, get up, stretch my legs. Eat some breakfast, milk and eggs. Brush my teeth up, wash my face. Throw my clothes on, start my day.
I don't know. That song just makes me happy. I know why Sleepy Joe loves it. I'm telling you, every morning for Sleepy Joe is just like that. Just like, oh, happy to get my breakfast, wash my face, put on my, orthopedic shoes. This is the way Sleepy Joe wakes up. Then you ask him a question, and then you're fucked. Booster shots. Yeah. See, I asked the question, how fucked up is your Monday, here in the live chat. Great, man. Says he got mosquito bites all over his feet and ankles overnight. Well, actually, he couldn't sleep last night because of them. And that's how Monday started with him. That freaking son of a mother mosquitoes, man. When they fuck with you, that itch is just incessant. You just cannot stop itching. Especially if you're like in a dry ass place like fucking Texas. You compound that with a bunch of mosquito bites, you're just fucked. You literally are fucked. You cannot stop scratching. It just happened to me. Okay, this is why I'm saying this. This is my Monday. It just happened to me, about 2 hours ago. It was horrible. Completely horrible. I can't deal with this, man. This is crazy. Monday fucking sucks. So, last week, TMZ put out that Shatner, Captain Kirk, that he was going to be a passenger on the next crewed flight of the Jeff Bezos flying phallus. Now, that was a rumor, right? People are trying to figure out, is this true? And then the shit happened that Jeff Bezos and Blue Origins, they announced 2 other passengers on the flying phallus, but they never mentioned our boy, the captain of all captains, Captain Kirk, Tiberius. Well, no, William Shatner was not in this announcement, but today we have an announcement that says that William Shatner will be a passenger on the launch on October the 12th. 8 a.m. Eastern is when they're going to start the coverage. The name of the mission is called the NS-18. And so far, Shatner and the other two guys are going to be a party of three on this particular flight. On the Bezos phallus. I mean, what can you say? It's amazing that our captain can finally fucking go into real space. I mean, come on. He's going to be on that New Shepard. God bless America. God bless William Shatner, because he is 90 years old. He will officially take over for Wally Funk, who was 82 when she floated in space for a little. October 12th, we will see a 90-year-old. My concern is, okay, this is really important because apparently current and prior employees of Blue Origin, you know, the one that Jeff Bezos runs, have been sending in letters, like an essay actually, to the FAA warning about the safety problems with the Shepard, with the phallus. Apparently this was published at one time. I didn't even see it. But they sent this in to the FAA saying, hey, there's a lot of shit going down. That thing's not safe. You know, do something. And now we have our number one. Well, actually, we would be his number one. We would have our number one captain going up there on this phallus. And I mean, who knows? It might really be a Shatner after it's all done. Now, the funny thing is that I don't... there's been zero disclosure about whether or not our 90-year-old captain has actually received any training to be in space for like fucking 10 minutes. You know, I think this has become the geriatric penis ride into space. So if you're old as fuck and you want to go into space, but you know your body might not be able to handle it, so you go to Jeff Bezos, you get on his phallus, and you'll be done in no time. No training required. I have no idea if that's the case, right? Because from what I recall, from what they played prior to the last launch, the last cruise launch that had Wally Funk in it, they did some training. Wally Funk didn't just jump on the phallus and take off. She literally was in training. There is no... I don't know if they just kept it secret because it was going to be... William Shatner that was going to be the third person, and so they wanted to make a big thing about it, and TMZ fucked it up for everybody. But I've seen nothing about training for our 90-year-old superstar. So I don't know. This Jeff Bezos could probably kill Captain Kirk. Keep that in mind. What is that going to do for Blue Origin if they're known as the ones that finally eliminated James Tiberius Kirk? I don't even want to think about that. I think it would be great, you know, because that would probably just put Blue Origin back in its place. But we'd lose the captain, so I don't know. Is it worth sacrificing Captain Kirk over that? I mean, he's 90 years old. He's lived his life. You know, that could be his last contribution to space, you know, ending Blue Origin. No more phallus rides for anybody. Anyway, so this year, Blue Origin planned to have 3 crewed flights. This would be the second one, of course, with William Shatner. And so there's one more to happen before the end of the year. On this particular crew, the other 2 guys flying off on October 12th is also Planet Labs co-founder Chris Boshuzin. I don't know how to fucking say his last name. He sounds like a freaking fighting game character. And also Metadata co-founder Glenn DeVries. Fuck, can they get people with regular names? Don't they know this is difficult? For fuck's sake, this is just nuts. I don't believe this. Anyway, Blue Origin has also been suffering significant attrition people are dropping left and right, including the fact that one of the New Shepard senior vice presidents hit the road in August. He's like, fuck you, Bezos. And he just left. I mean, that's the way it is, man. There's just something wrong with that camp. And we know who it is. We know it's a Ninja Turtle. He's just out making too many damn waves in his little pond. It's just not right. So the FAA, of course, is taking a lot of these concerns that were raised by former and current employees of the company. So we'll see. We'll see if they get on Bezos shit the way they've been doing SpaceX. I feel like that's not the way it's going to go down, to be honest. So be on the lookout. Not August, for fuck's sake. October 12th, the oldest man in space, our Captain Kirk. Now this next song that I'm going to play, it reminds me of what Monday was like, basically. Like, imagine I'm at a place and I'm ordering myself a sandwich, and then this is what I get in response.
Calzone. 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 Calzone.
This is what I felt Monday was. Like I walked into Jimmy Jones and some fucking Italian guys talking about calzones and pizzas. That's it. And then he just lets one off. That's Monday for you. Anyway, I was reading in the chat here, and it's there's one from Game. Game says, what the hell was it? On Saturday morning, I had a voice in my head say they're disappointed in me. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's a lot of pills for that, buddy. I'm like lost today. I do feel like Sleepy Joe for some reason. I don't know why. There's a bunch of articles going around regarding the pending doom of our solar system. This is Monday. Literally, There was one article that said that a dwarf fucking planet was going to barrel down our solar system and we could be 4.2 far fucked. I was excited about that. That's fucking great because I know in my heart of hearts that Jenny, what the fuck her name is? Lovato? Shit. That's the other J-Lo. That Demi Lovato's aliens would save us from any dwarf planets or little person planets coming our way. I guarantee you. So I'm not even worried about it. I see these articles like nothing. That don't mean shit to me. Because the dwarf planets are nothing compared to the gumdrop jelly bean unicorn aliens that Lovato met up with that are going to save us. Her and Angeli skipping along the yellow brick road out in the Mojave. Anyway, so I skipped that article and I went to a different one altogether. It turns out that there's a big ass comet that it's not a dwarf-sized planet, but you know this is science. This literally is science. So by the time it gets here, it could be the size of fucking Saturn. Who knows? They're saying that this particular comet hasn't been around our neck of the woods since the last 3.5 million years. Yes, that's what I said. 3.5 million years. They believe that our little friend should be arriving in about 10 years from now. This is like news you can't use. Like, why do we want... I'd rather have the shock and awe of it being like, 4 fucking months away. It'll shock me then. Then that shit is news. 10 years from now, no one's going to fucking remember this thing is coming. Nobody. The comet is known as Bernardinelli Bernstein or C/2014 UN 271. It is at least 62 miles across, about 1,000 times more massive than any other comet. Shit's big. Really big. And it turns out that previously, when they first saw it way back when, they did think it was a dwarf planet. So there you go. That's why people still call it a dwarf planet. But goddamn, really, it's only 62 miles across. What is the classification of a dwarf planet, to be honest? Because 62 miles, come on, that can't be a dwarf planet. Pluto's way bigger than that, isn't it? Who knows? The rock, of course, doesn't pose a single threat to the Earth. News you can't use. Bernardinelli Bernstein, let's just call it BB as the article suggests, is cruising through the Oort cloud about 29 times the distance between the Earth and the Sun, or for you guys who love draconian math, it is 29 AUs. The closest that this damn thing, this fake dwarf planet, sorry not sorry, the closest it'll come to our planet, our little blue planet, will be in 2031, 10 fucking years. They predict that it's going to swoop within 10.97 AUs of the sun. So it literally will be about the orbit of Saturn when it comes into our solar system. Like, this news gets less and less useful as we go through it. It really does. It's forgettable. First of all, the fact that it's not a dwarf planet and it fucking shrank to like 62 miles across, who cares? And then 10 years from now, fuck, half of us won't even be fucking alive. This is just ridiculous. So, of course, they're saying researchers are going to have plenty of time to study this not dwarf planet. And especially as it gets a little closer to our planet, not close either, by Saturn. I mean, this is terrible. This is the things that they celebrate and tell us way too soon. Now, the reason why they're so excited about it, 'cause, I mean, there's got to be a fucking reason, right? It's not impactful for us. Unless it smashes into Saturn so hard or some other celestial body that it breaks into a billion pieces, and then we're fucked. Then it'll be news, but we'll have to wait to see what happens. They're saying that because it's going through the Oort cloud, and it is very possible that because of its orbit of 3.5 million years, that it's relatively unchanged, and it might have remnants on it from when it broke away from the sun about billions of years ago. I don't know. Seems like a long wait for a whole lot of nothing, because what if it did? So fucking what? I mean, no one's going to go up to that thing. Now, I want to see which country would be the first one to send some kind of a satellite or some kind of a robot to land on this BB and get some samples back to us. Now, that's exciting. Like, give me a fucking mission. Show me San de Flor. Show me what you can do. Go out there, put something on it, get something back. Bring COVID 485 back, and let's do it. Let's show that we can actually plan some shit within 10 years and get it done. That's what I want to know. Outside from that, no fucks are given. This is a fucking ass dumb story for us. But keep your eyes out. If you're alive in 10 years, it might be good. The link is in the description. Check out a little bit more of BB if you want to. I'll wait like 8 years, then we'll get into it.
From my winter hell, I've got candles and candy. I can be your daddy if you only let me creep into your prison cell. Hey baby, can you tell I'm not a criminal? Your treasure's seminal. I want you to stay true to what's right for you. No matter who or know what will others say. Just find your way. Try to stay true. Just speak low, stand in your row. Try not to show this life's a show. Try not to glow. Way down below, it's a lot of woe. And that's not a place where you would like to go. I've got cigarettes and brandy, which could come in handy if you just help me loosen up my hand grenades fuse. Baby, don't refuse my truth, but it's up to you now to choose. I want you to stay true to what's right for you. No matter who or know what will others say. Just find your way and try to stay true.
So on the Saturday, the guy just reminded me of this in the live chat. But on Saturday's YouTube episode, it was like around 135, 136 of the video. So I'm sitting there with the guys, and we're kind of trying to close out the YouTube episode altogether. And all of a sudden, I feel this pressure on the top of my head, like someone squishes down my head. Now, I was like, what the hell? You can see my reaction. I was like looking around, and I'm not just looking around, but I'm looking at the video feed to see if someone was behind me, and, no one was there. The funny thing is that just before that happens, I have a bunch of video distortion, and after it happens, I also have video distortion. It was like the craziest freaking thing. Throughout the entire episode, the video was fine, no distortion whatsoever, and then this happens. So they were asking in the live chat, did anything else happen since then? So today, I was just I was downstairs sitting in the living room, and out of the corner of my eye, I see some dude leaning over. He's wearing a blue shirt, nice blue shirt. I was a little jelly. Some dark jeans and leaning over. I couldn't see his face because when I completely turned over to look at him, he was gone. I was like, God, what the fuck? What the hell? Paranormal Monday too. I don't know how all this stuff happens. How does this all just come together all at one time? It's just nuts. This was about to happen. Sooner or later, someone was going to pass some kind of a news article or whatever to Neil deGrasse Tyson about Demi Lovato's extraterrestrial experience. I can't. It's just if you could picture two extremes, the only worst extreme that you can put in this matchup, right, is like MTV, what's that when they fight each other, Celebrity Deathmatch. The only other extreme that would be fitting here would be if it was Neil deGrasse Tyson versus what's his name, the reptilian man. Oh hell, even Scott C. Waring. I can't explain this, but it's just crazy. How we literally have two complete extremes. Neil deGrasse Tyson says, hey, I'm a little skeptical. He's just skeptical about all the UFO shit, let's be honest. Yeah, let's not fuck around. So it's not just a little. I think he held back just because of Demi Lovato, to be honest. He's a little skeptical about her claims. He says, well, she says she was in Southern California, Joshua Tree National Park. But then he says something that's really crazy. And this is an actual quote from the man himself. What interests me is not what people say they saw, because that is certain that in the human sensory system, because what you see and what you think you see and what you did see versus how you react, what your emotional state, what your psychochemical state might have been, all these influence what we call eyewitness testimony. It's funny that he put in there about her chemical state. He doesn't fuck around. He knows exactly what the hell he's saying. He's saying her ass was drugged up as fuck. He was doing all kind of weeds and shit. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But he doesn't believe it. He also said that there are about 3 billion smartphones in the world. So the burden of proof should be a little higher than someone claiming they saw a UFO. You can't... I actually had to sit back and think about that because he's right. As many freaking phones... Come on, Demi Lovato, she's got to have like 5 phones. Let's be honest about that. She's got like 5 phones. Her bodyguards have another 10. They literally probably walk around with about 24 cell phones in her little entourage. Now, I'm sure you guys are going to say she went there by herself. They ain't going to let her go into the damn woods by herself. Come on, stop shitting me. There were plenty of cell phones around her to where she can get some evidence of what went down. But there's nothing. Now, she did post during that time pictures on her Instagram of UFOs, like random UFOs, pictures that she was putting up that she was seeing. Some a lot of them were during the day, as a matter of fact, over there in California, but still. This is the incident on the 28th of October when she was over there at the national park. And she said this thing was about 50 feet away, maybe less, floating above the ground 10 to 15 feet. That's a freaking Kodak moment. That literally, you can take out your iPhone, 25X90 with the 16 cameras in it and take one fucking photo. Didn't happen. Not a single one. Come on. Even the paparazzi were there. They didn't take a photo either. It's just crazy. I can understand why Neil deGrasse Tyson is always so skeptical about people who report having these type of interactions. I get it. There is no doubt about it. This is questionable. Oh, man, it's fucking questionable. There's come on. You can't, her and Julie, being taken into a fucking mountain by a group of reps. Come on, what were they selling? Fucking Avon? Interspatial Avon? Come on, Aunt Julie, really? And we know you didn't use it. For fuck's sake. It's tough to really come to terms with a lot of these stories because they're just, a few years ago, that was the norm. Not the guy in the live chat. But that was the norm. Crazy stories like this, where all you could was think that they were crazy. These guys were on something, or maybe possibly they need to be on something. But, things, they kind of relaxed a little bit. You weren't hearing too many of these type of stories. And then all of a sudden, they're back again because UFOs are popular. And now people feel the stigma is starting to go away. But there's got to be a limit to this. There's got to be a point where we're like, put up or shut up. Your ass had a lot of damn phones. Take the damn picture and stop fucking around. Give us the proof. That's all. That's my translation of what Neil deGrasse Tyson had to say. Which is not bad. He makes a really good point, to be honest. And unfortunately, Lovato, nor her crew, or whoever the hell was there, they had nothing to show. And who knows, at the end of her little docu-series, maybe the very last episode as a cliffhanger, she whips out a telephone and shows you a picture of this floating UFO. Maybe. Or maybe not. We may never see this, and she'll continue to be pretty much revered as the next best and most popular UFO researcher known to man. It's happened before. You guys know it.
Firefly, how short is life? I dreamt we had more than 20. I have seen this before, and I have lived more than plenty. Now lay me in the ocean. Why lullabies? I've used my time. Now lend me to the ocean. let them have me if I'm ready. All them skies know our names. When it's time, burn me steady. Then lay me in the ocean. Wide lullabies, I've used my time. Now lend me to the ocean. Sing my songs when I'm gone. Ashes rise, ashes rise. White noise in the night. Ashes rise, close your eyes. Lay me in the ocean. Lullabies, I've used my time. Lend me to the ocean. Sing my songs when I'm gone. Ashes rise, ashes rise. White noise in the night. Ashes rise, ashes rise. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Taste the noise in the night. Ashes rise, ashes rise.
Don't fucking scream at me.
Where's
you
the money?
Fuck you. Look at you with your fucking 48% body fat and
So, in fact, today is actually a vodka day on the podcast. And to be honest, after I had that sighting, I guess, it's weird. Like, I thought whenever something like that would happen to me, I'd be, like, super freaked out. But I was like, what the hell? You know, and then when it's gone, I was like, shit, all I got is Crown Royal. That's what I've been drinking this whole time. Some Crown Royal just to... just waiting for the next incident, because that's basically Saturday, Monday. So we'll skip Wednesday, maybe Thursday, something happen again. Who fucking knows? But you know, I think I've been a little bit freaked out too, because there was this video that people have been circulating on the internet, and it's about folks getting abducted, but they just fucking dematerialize. They just disappear right from under the sheets, and then they just come back later. It's just, I don't know. I think that bugs me. For some reason, that's a kind of abduction I don't want to see. You know, to dematerialize physically from where you are, and then being taken away and then come back like nothing happened. Like, it's a little different if it's more physical. At least in my thoughts. If it's more physical, then, you know, aliens be like, fuck, we gotta do this again. You know, so it'll be not like a bonus for them. You know, it'd be a hardship trying to get someone, you know, the fuck out their house if they gotta do a physical abductions. But for them to, like, just take you, you know, like you're being beamed up with William Shatner, that's fucked up. That's not a good thing. Not at all. As a matter of fact, over the weekend I was looking at this. People were posting like pictures of grays, and there was like people saying, "Oh, look at that beautiful face." Oh God, we're going to hell in a handbasket. We are. We just need that dwarf planet to come and just shit all over this planet, because it's all sorts of nuts. UFO caught investigating volcanoes. Here's an article just that tells you how nuts it is. Investigating a volcano as it erupts, according to conspiracy theorists. We see this all the time, especially from folks that are in these publications that are not the best. They like to clickbait people. This was actually a video that was posted in Reddit yesterday, October 3rd. There is a volcano out in Cumbre Vieja in Spain's La Palma that is it's going to town. It's blowing the fuck up. It's spewing all kind of shit into the air. And when you look at this video, there is a bright white object that just comes into frame from the right side, zips across the screen, and then it appears to, like, in midair, turn around. It goes back towards the volcano, goes forward. What the hell? Of course, they're alleging it is a UFO. We know what they're alleging, right? What they're saying is there's a damn ET checking out this active volcano. For fuck's sake, why? I don't understand that part. Why would they do that? Why would they put their little alien gray bodies into harm's way by checking out a damn freaking volcano that close? So the first thing I thought when I saw this, because it's white, there's a lot of white drones out there, especially some of the real big ones. I've seen some of them in white, but most of them are kind of all like black and metal, but this was white. And so the first thing when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's just a big ass fucking drone. Some crazy ass scientist out in Spain built himself a big ass fucking drone because he wants to observe volcanic activity. So it looks white because he put a bunch of protective shit on it, some kind of a shield to keep it from being melted, if you will. So there were a lot of comments on this particular video regarding what was happening, and there was one that really struck me, and that is that active volcanoes have a significant magnetic field. And with such a magnetic field, the remote control that an operator would have to use to link up to such a drone, it would actually not work. It would lose communication because of the magnetic field. But then I was like, well, very true. However, a lot of these drones have this flyback feature that when they lose that connection, they just fly back where the fuck they came from. Maybe that's the weird activity we see in this drone flying kind of like back and forth. Not so much scanning this particular volcano, but maybe it's just trying to get back to the last spot it was where it had a connection with the person that's controlling it. Who fucking knows? But, you know, that's an interesting argument when it comes to whether or not this is a known object versus a UFO that's maybe is acting a little bit erratic. I don't know. Who knows what it is? The footage itself has become pretty popular. A lot of people are watching it, trying to figure out what the hell it is. But again, it's hard to tell. Because here we have someone who actually did pull out one of those 3 billion fucking phones. You know, somebody send this video to deGrasse. Let him figure that shit out. And then send it to Lovato, because I'm sure she knows which alien it was. But here you go. Someone pulled out one of those 3 billion phones, took a video, and we're still questioning what the fuck it is. It almost really doesn't matter. It's like you fucked if you do and you fucked if you don't. So whether you have video or not, technology in the phone area, it's still not good enough for you to be able to catch a UFO from miles away and be able to prove to people what you saw. So there's a very big split camp when it comes to this video. If you want to check it out, go to the link in the description, okay, and just watch the video for yourself, and they have still frames to help you kind of, take in what's going on. It's just crazy, completely nuts. Like I said, a lot of people say that it appears to turn around. Another person said that maybe it's not turning around, but it might be an aerodynamic issue because of what's coming up from the volcano. Who fucking knows? But you're not going to be able to explain that with a damn cell phone video. Like, I'm sure, let's be honest, if this thing is, recently active, plenty of camera crews, why haven't they picked any of this up? Why do we just have someone carrying a shitty-ass phone, not able to capture images at such a distance, reporting what really could be a drone being used by some kind of volcanic scientist trying to check out La Palma? And it could even be the government, right? Trying to figure out what's the extent of this particular eruption and what kind of harm might come to the natives of the La Palma area, if anybody even fucking lives there. I'm sure people live in craziest places, so they might. Who knows? Some other people actually said it could be a bird. What? That's worse than a damn drone, to be honest. How the fucking a bird just survive that kind of shit? So there you go. There, you can check it out in the description. Plenty of video, still images. And you come up and make your own mind as far as what the hell is going on in La Palma. Definitely not a vacation place anytime soon. So for fuck's sake, don't do it unless you're well insulated. This is the end of the podcast. I believe that this Saturday we're going to have another episode. We do have to have one episode a month because it's required of the Dark Horde. So because Halloween is just a few weeks away, we're going to have a bit of a Halloween episode where you guys can come in if you feel like you can. Bring yourself to it to share some of your scariest experiences, your ghost tales, things that have been stories that have been passed down from one generation to the next. And hopefully I can get someone on there that does it for a living. Does it for a living as far as, ghost hunting. I'm sure ghost hunters and folks that are involved in this thing day in and day out have way scarier and more interesting stories than what I can share. So hopefully we can get someone on there to share some of those with us, and I'm sure the Asgardians will have some of their own stories. So until then, it's time for me to check out. I'll catch you all on Wednesday, and we'll see if the news in UFO and Spaceland picks up some, because it's pretty sad today. Demi Lovato, thanks for nothing.
Can you give me something to sedate my worried mind? Put me down to sleep so I can drift away a while. Give me something now so I can feel the pain again.
this asshole.
Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to refine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will be free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. 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 It's time to start doing the right thing. So trust your instincts, stop listening to others, and own your decisions. People will always tell you what to do, opinion how to live. So let's create space for what matters most to you. You'll be glad you did. Now start